You know what is an important resource that I think a lot of preppers sometimes forget? They have all these kits, but they don't have this kit because they don't think about their teeth. That's right, their teeth. Very, very important for their overall health. You know, I was once near a gun counter and overheard a man talking, and he was having problems, he said, with teeth pain, and he had said he hadn't been to a dentist in many, many years. And I'm thinking, yet you've got money to buy a gun. You know, spend that money going to see a dentist. It's really important to take care of your dental health, see your dentist, have your cleanings, and make sure you're brushing regularly. But there's something else that I think all preppers should have, and that's a dental emergency kit. These don't take a long time to put together, and it's a great resource to have. I've made a grab and go kit, and I think you'll be surprised by how many items I have in this kit. So let's think of some of the things. I mean, what do you do if you're on vacation and your child falls and knocks out the front tooth? Or how about you're on vacation in a foreign land? I mean, I've been before in the Borneo jungle, in along the Amazon, in Peru for 5 days camping. I mean, what happens if your crown falls out or a filling falls out? What do you do? Well, this kit will help you with some of those things, and it really is something every prepper should plan for. Notice the bag right here. It says protection. Open up that first. Two pairs of latex gloves. Mask. And safety glasses. So this is on the outside, so you should be using this first. So you go like this. It's got Velcro here, and then you open it up. So we'll go through each of these pouches one at a time. So you notice this pouch says tools. I hope you can see it because this is see-through plastic and the light will shine off it. But we have 2 oral syringes, a little light, and a laser pointer. It's a Dollar Tree item. One I hope you never have to use. This is extraction forceps for your teeth. And then you might wonder, what are all these pink erasers? Well, I had read on Doom and Gloom that you could use these in place of a bite block. So 6 of these were $1 at Dollar Tree. Okay, we'll get them all out here. Then, just fits on the bottom. This is by Equinox. And it's just a little kit. Has your little poker thing. I don't know what they're called. But it also has the little mirror so you can see in the back. So it wasn't expensive. I think it was only about $9. And I got that on Amazon. The link's down below also. So the next one right here is Repair. And it's pretty full. Now what you notice right in the top is I have some laminated sheets that I made up. So this is to stop bleeding. Let me read it. It says, place a wet tea bag over the tooth socket. Use a wet tea bag to soothe gums after pulling out a tooth. Steep a tea bag in hot water for a few minutes, then take it out and squeeze in some of the excess water. Can use green, black, peppermint, or chamomile tea to soothe the tooth. So I thought that was good advice. Then this is temporary filling, and you can use 2 of the ingredients in here, which is zinc oxide powder and clove oil. And it tells you use 1/8 of a teaspoon zinc oxide powder with 1 drop of the clove oil. In some places I've seen said 2 drops. And then it goes on to explain what you need to do. And this is what to do if a tooth is knocked out, you know, like your child is playing soccer and they lose a molar or a front tooth. And it's funny because when you read some of the various sites, they kind of disagree with each other. But basically, you pick up the tooth, you only touch the crown, never the roots. You try to wash off a little bit if it's dirty in a bowl of lukewarm water. for 10 seconds. Some have said just let the child suck the dirt off in their saliva. Place the tooth back in the socket, unless it's a baby tooth, and then you just forget about it. And you want to hold in place by biting on a handkerchief or aluminum foil or something to keep it in place. And you want to do that for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, if that isn't available or doesn't work and you need to transport the tooth, I have a little container in here. And the best thing though is not to use a container, to put the tooth in between the person's gums and their cheek and hold it there. But if they're under 12 years of age, they suggest that you put it in a container because they might swallow the tooth. So if possible, you want to place that tooth in a container filled with spit or cold milk. And there are also a couple of over-the-counter items you can buy called Hank Solution or Save a Tooth, if that is a worry of yours that you could always keep in your kit. And of course, you want to get to your dentist within 30 to 60 minutes if you want to save that tooth. But what do we have in here? Some cotton balls. Okay, this is actually a permanent filling. And again, I have a link below if you're interested in buying that. I have a couple Orthodontic Wax, and if you ever had a child with braces, you're familiar with this. Some toothpicks for mixing up solutions. Some gauze, that's very important. And here's my little tooth container if ever was needed. And on the bottom here, packet of zinc oxide, and this is what you can use along with the clove oil to make a temporary filling. And that's it for the repair. So our next one is pain, and that's really where that stop bleeding with the tea bag should go, because I have the tea bags in this section. And then I also have, and it tells different ways to alleviate tooth pain using a saltwater rinse, a cold compress, ice, or clove oil. Have some ibuprofen. Clove oil, which really should be in everybody's kit. And this is Hurricane, it's called, and it's a solution especially for tooth pain, and it's flavored with wild cherry. Easier for a child to use than the clove oil. Salt if you need to make up that salt water. And these are important for using the clove oil to place it on your gum, and it can also be used in the repair section of the kit. And here's a couple tea bags. And then this, really I don't keep in this kit. I keep it in my travel area. But if you just want to buy just this for your dental emergencies, it's a great kit. It's the Adventure Medical Kit. So this kit comes in a waterproof case, and it has a tube for temporary cavity filling material, a wax stick for filling cavities or stabilizing loose teeth, Oracell gel for pain, a black tea bag, and 12 yards of dental floss, 3 toothpicks, 5 gauze pellets, and 5 gauze rolls. And it also includes an instruction sheet for treatment of various dental emergencies. And the final one is labeled hygiene, but this really isn't the purpose of it, but you might need some of these items if you do have a dental emergency. So we have some toothpaste. This is an oral mouthwash that's great for gums. This is a super floss. You can see it's really long. And you know what? It was hard getting that toothbrush in, so I'm not going to get it back out. But there's a toothbrush and some soft picks. Now each of the items I'm showing you are listed below, so you can see what I have in the kit. And if I recently ordered them, then the Amazon link is in there too. I don't have any relationship with Amazon or Amazon store, so use whatever link you want. I just thought you might find this helpful. Something else I want to tell you about is you can get the free PDF of When There Is No Dentist, which is a great resource. You know, it's a companion to When There Is No Doctor. So I highly recommend that you download that, and I put the link down below for that too. Well, I hope you enjoyed my grab and go dental emergency kit. I think it's a great thing, something that every household should have. And I'd like to know, do you have a dental emergency kit? If so, what are some of the things you have in it that I might have forgotten? Please like, thumbs up, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for your support.